Yo, what up, everyone? Amir here, owner, rapping, and snacking. Getting into another collector's corner. Got some vinyl, tapes, CDs, VHS, and DVDs in here. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rapping and Snacking. Appreciate y'all as always. So getting into everything I bought, how much, and why, and all that stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this first purchase that I got here. These are actually from Loma Vista Recordings. I'd placed a pre-order or an order from that website because they were releasing the Denzel Curry new album as well as the Action Bronson new album. So I had pre-ordered it from their website, and let me go ahead and show y'all what I got. I got both the albums on CD and both the albums on cassette, and only the Action Bronson album on vinyl. So here's the Action Bronson album, Crocodile. I keep calling it Crocodile. Cocodrillo Turbo or Cocodrillo Turbo, but I always call it Crocodile because of the cover. This I actually have not heard yet. It's always so interesting because I feel like with how hip-hop and music is being released these days, a lot of it you pre-order but you don't get it till months later, or it's always later. It's never, you can't go into a record store these days and buy things the day of, or you can seldom do that these days, right? Like you can do it with some CDs and whatnot, but you can't really do it as much with like vinyl and tapes, right? So I feel like back in those days when I bought something that day, I would go ahead and bump it that same day or that week or the next week or whatever. Now with stuff like you buy it and then you have to wait months for it, and then by the time you get it, you're like, I don't know if I want to listen to it right now. And that's kind of how it is with this, especially since I don't stream music. I only listen to the physicals. It becomes very hard for me because I kind of like lose that passion. So this album, for example, by Action Bronson, I'll probably listen to in a few weeks or a few months. Like that's probably what it's going to end up being. But, I bought it on vinyl, boom, because Action Bronson, although I'm not going to listen to it maybe for a couple months, he's still one of my favorite artists in the past decade. I think he's awesome. Here's the CD. Here's the Denzel Curry CD. And as you can notice, this one's actually open. I opened this one because I did listen to this one. It comes with an Obi strip on the CD. Boom. Comes right off. The Denzel Curry I do have to listen to a few more times. Need to give it some more spins. And here are the cassette tapes. This one is on orange clear for the Denzel Curry, and this one is on a white shell for the Action Bronson. So the Denzel Curry I need to listen to more. Sonically, it's very different in comparison to his previous albums, but I will say that track Walkin' is really, really, really good. I mean, I listened to that song a bunch of times already, and the rest of the album I've listened to like twice, so I need to listen to it more, but that song in particular is fantastic, Walkin'. Check that one out. This is something that I bought from Kendrick's website, the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers vinyl. Go ahead, I did an unboxing for this, so you can go ahead and check that out. Peep that out. Bought this from his website, so it's just a standard stock price, nothing too crazy there. So in case you're wondering on that price, it was just a stock price, no resale value there. And same thing with the Loma Vista Recordings bundle I got. Now this, on the other hand, I did not pay for. This has a little Obi strip right here for UGK's Underground Kings vinyl, and this was pressed by Shop Get On Down. The original pressing for this, which wasn't even pressed till like 10 years after the album had come out, but the original pressing on vinyl for this was put out by Vinyl Me Please. That now sells for hundreds of dollars on the resale. This one, I don't know how much it's selling for on the resale, but it is also sold out from Shop Get On Down's website. I also did an unboxing for this super awesome vinyl. I think Shop Get On Down did an awesome job on this, and you'll see why if you watch that video. Super, super, super dope stuff. Next up, we got something that I picked up from, and that I got for free from Shop Get On Down, so shout out to them for that. Then, right here, I got this from the Soul Assassins or DJ Muggs website. I think it was a DJ Muggs website. It's a picture disc, and it's to celebrate 30 years of the Soul Assassins label. However, this is the song Street Made, and as you see here, you got Freddie Gibbs, DJ Muggs, and Scarface. This is their track, Street Made. I actually have not listened to this yet. I will listen to it probably like shortly after this video, but this is also going to be, I think, on the next Soul Assassins album or the next DJ Muggs album, something like that. So yeah, I mean, I don't know when that's coming out, but I'm excited because Freddie Gibbs and Scarface just dropped a song together called Decoded on Freddie Gibbs' Soul Sold Separately, and I really like that song, so excited to hear them over DJ Muggs' production. That should be awesome. Next up, I got these three things for free from my guy, Tim from San Diego. Shout out to him. He gave me this, actually, like, oh man, this was probably in 2020 he gave me these, and I just, like, found them in my room, and I forgot that I hadn't done a video on them, and I also haven't seen them yet, so I'm going to pump these in and watch them. But this is something that I'd never seen before. It looks like a homemade VHS, and it just says Northern Cali and Bay Area Legends on here. It looks super homemade. This paper is really thin. There's the tape itself. And then, yeah, it has videos from Master P, E40, The Click, Too Short, RBO Posse, Dre Dog, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, I mean, pretty interesting stuff. I haven't watched that yet. And then he also gave me these 2 DVDs for free. Super nice guy. Scarface Greatest Hits on DVD. I hadn't seen this. This is awesome. It looks like a bunch of music videos on here because a lot of these are singles, like A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die, Money in the Power, Let Me Roll. Oh, and then it's got some live footage. It says Jesse James live in Dallas, Texas, Southside live in Dallas, Texas. Some great songs, etc. And it goes on and on and on. So excited to peep that out. And then he also gave me another Down South legend in Devin the Dude here. Devin the Dude. And this looks like a live show too. Yeah, intro live, boo-booing live, getting into music, I Hi Doobie Ashtray, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, excited to peep these out, man. Shout out to my guy Tim, super awesome of him, just gave it out of love. Then next up, here's something that I did buy. Now this is something that I was really, really, really looking for probably a decade, and I couldn't find it. And why couldn't I find it? Because Discogs blocked the sale of this cassette tape. This is my favorite album of all time, as most of you should know. This is Ice Cube's Death Certificate. However, this is the Polish bootleg by Poker Sound, and Poker Sound has put out quite a few bootlegs, and this is one of the ones I really wanted because it's my favorite album of all time. And I always thought the cover was intriguing. I just thought the whole thing was kind of cool, and I just wanted it because it's the best album of all time, and I want anything related to it. I had made a post on Instagram. I don't know why I hadn't done this sooner, but I basically asked my followers, I was like, hey, if y'all have this tape, go ahead and hit me up. I'll buy it for whatever. Like, I'll buy it. A few people hit me up, and this person followed through. $15 shipped for this. And he was, I don't remember where he lived. He lived somewhere overseas because it was an international shipment, and I got it for $15 shipped. So I was extremely, extremely happy about that. So big shout out to him. I believe his Instagram name was like Peterowski or something like that. So big shout out to you, my guy. I really, really, really appreciate it. Finally knocked this off my list. Literally been looking for it for like over a decade. And then we got this one, Sibo's Autopsy. So this is a unique pressing because it's not the original pressing. It is the 2003 pressing on West Coast Mafia Records. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was impatient with this, and I bought it out of haste because I was looking for, not complete haste, but I was looking for it for a while. I pretty much broke one of my rules. I usually tell people to stay patient and not to rush into buying something if someone is selling it for too much or too much in history. Honestly, I think this would have trended upwards anyways, and the reason being because this is the only pressing, at least available on Discogs, that had 2 bonus tracks with Until We Blow and Boy to a Man. And this one I bought for $37 shipped, and it hadn't sold a ton lately. It had sold mainly in like 2017 and stuff in the history. So I kind of just didn't want to keep waiting for one to pop up, and I was looking on eBay and Amazon as well as here and, whenever I go to a store. But, yeah, I didn't see this one to just be available too often. I probably would have missed it, so I just went ahead and I bought it. So I kind of messed up the curve there. Sorry, guys. I messed up. But anyways, this pressing does have 2 extra tracks, and I'm on a Sibo listening spree right now, so I didn't want to keep waiting. So there you have it right there. Next up, I got this Nas Street Dream single. This was for €7 shipped, and the reason I paid that much for this is because this is a awesome pressing with a few interesting things. One, it has a Street Dreams album version, which we all know. Then it has the Affirmative Action remix, which is really awesome. I highly suggest people to listen to it because it's got different written verses. It's got a different beat. It's like a whole different song altogether. It's just got the Firm on it. The Firm with Cormega, not Nature. And they're rapping over the symphony beat. So, like, super awesome. Then it's got the Street Dreams bonus verse edition, which the bonus verse edition is inferior to the original Street Dreams version because the bonus verse doesn't actually even sound like it was recorded for this song. It sounds like he was rapping over another beat because he's definitely not, his flow does not match the beat, and I think it was a mistake to have that here. I think that bonus verse should have just been put on another beat. And maybe it has been put over another beat, it just wasn't registering in my head if it had been at that time. But yeah, this particular pressing is awesome. This was pressed somewhere in Europe. I'm forgetting where, but I bought it from Europe. It shipped from there. I just don't remember where this particular one's from, probably from the European Union. But anyways, check those tracks out if you haven't. This was, like I said, was $7 shipped. Next up, I have this pickup from Amazon. This is the Cleanup Men. I got this for $9 shipped. I mean, I actually used my cashback credit, so I paid nothing for it. But $9 shipped. I haven't seen this yet. It also has a sample CD for Chrome straight to the pros. And then here's the DVD itself. So pretty cool they included that there. I mean, I remember 36 Mafia was shouting this out on a few of their releases, as you know they do on their outros. They always promote their music or merch or music or whatever. They always promote it, and they were promoting this, so I went ahead and picked it up. Haven't watched this yet. I mean, who knows if it's good or bad. I can only assume it's not that great of an acting job, judging from some of the people I see on here. But yeah, picked this one up for $9 shipped from Amazon. And lastly, we have a familiar name here. I bought a bundle from 12 Man Rambo. For those who have watched this channel, I bought quite a few bundles from him. My guy, shout out to him. And this bundle I got for $50 shipped. First off here, if you guys remember, I had a video where I had a blister pack. And this is what a blister pack is. It's like a CD that's packaged with its artwork right here. And this is just how it was packaged, right? So you have the artwork up here, you have the CD and the jewel case down here, and then it opens. So the reason why I bought this, I actually had one that was sealed, and I wanted to keep it sealed, so I bought the same thing but open, just so I can play this one and put this one on my shelf, but also still have the packaging for reference and to like study it and kind of see it, really nerdy stuff. But yeah, pick this one up from the bundle. This is MC Pooh's Life of a Criminal. Shout out to MC Pooh. Yeah, pick this one up. Boom, boom, boom. Next up, we have a CD single, which is a slipcase, and also interesting because it's a slipcase that has a sticker on it, Cypress Hill's Trouble and Lowrider, but it also has kind of like, I don't know, this preview section, right? So you pull it out, boom, 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 pause. But it's very interesting. Most of my slipcases aren't like this. They're usually just solid, don't have any holes in it, and a lot of them don't have stickers, just artwork. So that was interesting. We also got another CD single. This is Bobby Digital's, RZA's NYC Everything. Also another slipcase situation. Boom, 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 right there. Another CD I got from him is the Games Break Lights mixtape. Man, I don't remember what's on this mixtape exactly. It's been a minute since I've listened to it. It's on a CDR, DJ Ski. I like some joints on here, but I'm mixing it up with some of his other ones. Mixing it up with like Red Room and some other stuff. But, I mean, the game usually drops some good stuff. His albums are better than his mixtapes, in my opinion. Next up, we have some tapes that I got from him. This one is Totals Can't You See with Biggie. Awesome Biggie verse on here. The rest of the song I'm not as big on, but the Biggie verse is awesome. I'm sure most of y'all like that one a lot. This is from the New Jersey Drive soundtrack. Then we got one of the best freaking tracks, man. I love this song. This is Tila's Show Nuff with 8Ball and MJG, one of the dopest duos in rap ever. And then on top of that, we got Young Jazzy Faye on production. This might be his first produced song ever. I don't remember. And then we got Suave House on side B, which obviously is the label, but it's also a track on Tila's Peace of Mind album. Boom, boom, boom. Really, really, really great song. Then I got Cypress Hill's Throw Your Set in the Air. Great song. A lot of controversy came from this because of, if anyone knows, Ice Cube and the whole biting situation, as well as the song Friday, Throw Your Hood in the Air. Or Neighborhood in the Air. And then it also says Kill a Hill on here, which is a great song with RZA. Really, really, really good stuff. Yeah, man, this is just a great single all around. Then we got right here, Dangerous Dames Make Room for Daddy on cassette tape. Pick this one up. Boom, 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 and Domino's self-titled album, Domino. For those who are saying, what's that? This is actually an alternate cover for his album, Domino. This one is less seen than the other one, and this is actually still sealed too, so pick that one up. I do have the original cover up here. I do see it. Let me actually pull up a reference. There you go. So, this is the one that I just bought, still sealed, and this is the cover that most people are used to seeing right here. So side by side, so I don't have to go on Google Images and pull it up for y'all. So boom, all that stuff was for $50 shipped by 12 Man Rambo. And that concludes this video. I got DVDs, tapes, vinyl, CDs, VHSs, all that stuff, blister pack situations. So yeah, what's your favorite thing? Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rappin' and Sack. Appreciate y'all as always. And hit me up. I'm out of here. Bless.